Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in. This is how to receive love without resistance and without fear, but just to fully be able to receive it. If receiving love feels uncomfortable to you, we're going to talk about the things that you can do, practical steps that you can take to guide you into the process of receiving love and believing that love can be safe so that you are able to have safe, healthy connections in your relationship. The first step is to notice your resistance to receiving. So when you are in a space where someone is giving you a compliment and you deflect it, notice it. Notice what you do, notice what you say, notice how it makes you feel. Or perhaps you feel uncomfortable when someone is helping you. Notice what you say, what you do, and how that makes you feel. Or perhaps someone is just being truly kind to you and you're having a hard time being able to receive that kindness. Notice what you do, what you say, and how that makes you feel. Jot those things down because being aware of your responses reveals where your healing needs to start. We can't heal something when we're not aware of when it's happening. The second thing is to identify the belief underneath. So now that you've seen what you do, what you say, and understand your process for when love is happening around you and being directed at you, you have to identify the belief underneath. So a really good question to ask yourself is, what do I believe about receiving this? If you listened to my pod earlier, you heard the story about how my fiance was trying to help me and my headlight was out and he really quickly was able to go in the store, get the headlight, come out, pop it back in, bada boom, bada bang, it was done. And I was so uncomfortable in the space just letting him do for me and not involving myself and trying to put my hands in the project that I went to go put the hood down when he was finished just to have some part in the process. So it wasn't just him doing the whole thing helping me. He didn't let me do it, by the way. He was like, girl, go sit down. He didn't say it like that, but basically, girl, go sit down and let me do this. And I had to ask myself, what do I believe about receiving this help? And something that I believe that is a narrative that has been in my brain for decades is that when somebody helps you, first you're burdening them, and second, you now owe them. So a belief that I have is that there are strings attached to help. Now that may not be your belief, but it is a question you need to ask yourself. What do I believe about receiving love that is showing up in this instance? Common beliefs that you may have are that you don't deserve it. Maybe your family of origin has specifically told you that, or maybe the mistakes you've made in your life have made you feel like you don't, or maybe because you haven't experienced a healthy relationship, you believe that it's because you don't deserve one. Whatever that is, that narrative that's underneath of the action is really important because once we're aware, we need to access our belief system that is telling us that this is true and so. Maybe you believe that it won't last. Like someone's going to show me this love, but eventually it's going to be taken away. And if that's a belief that you hold true, then we really need to assess your abandonment concerns. Like feeling like someone's going to take their love away is usually attached to a childhood where you had to earn it and it was taken away if you didn't do enough, or it's attached to some other understanding that people who you love or who love you will abandon you at some point, so it's not going to last. Or maybe you believe that you have to earn love, and so you don't feel like you've done enough to receive what this person is doing for you. So whatever that belief system is underneath is what we need to assess after we have really looked at and paid attention to and built awareness around what we actually do when love is in our presence. And then the other thing is that we have to actually practice receiving it in small ways, because I don't believe in complete overhauls. I don't believe in polarities. What I believe is that when we do things step by step in the right direction, eventually those things become instinctual instead of feeling like we're completely trying to change the system that has kept us safe for so long. So starting small is really important in this environment. So accept a compliment by just saying thank you. Even something as simple as I like your dress and replying with it has pockets, right? To make it seem even more exciting, or I like your dress, and you responding with, oh, I got it at Target, it was on sale, whatever. Like that's deflecting to something else and not being able to receive the compliment. So if somebody compliments you this week, just say thank you. If someone asks to help you with something, let them help without feeling like you need to do anything inside of it. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to act, you don't need to assist them. You just need to receive the help and let them help you. You may have to sit on your hands like I basically had to do in that car today. But it is going to be a small step toward receiving the love that people are trying to give. Being able to just say thank you, or to just accept what the compliment that someone has given you, or accept the help that they are willingly giving you, helps you to build emotional safety around the receiving of love. And then lastly, you have to stay present in your healthy connections. When you go into your head and when you overthink and when you start creating narratives that aren't true, and when you fill in the gaps with these narratives that come from your past, you are not giving this healthy individual the ability to love you and love you well. But love feels unfamiliar. And so that is definitely understandable. It's just that if you want it to feel healthy love, to feel familiar, then you have to get rid of your thoughts about what unfamiliar, with the familiar love that you know, the truths that are underneath of it. Because just because it's familiar doesn't mean that it was healthy. And so your instinct is going to be to pull away from what isn't familiar. But the reality is, the only way to have healthy love when all you've experienced is toxic is to pull away from what you've known in the past to be able to receive what you have right now. So when love is happening to you and you start to feel yourself thinking that it's unfamiliar, pause, breathe, and stay present in it. Don't go into the narrative in your head. Don't go into the cycle of overthinking. Just stay present in what you're receiving right now, because that teaches your nervous system that you are safe there. So this week, I encourage you to receive one act of love fully, without minimizing it, without deflecting it, without doing any of your patterns. Just receive it. Jot down what that feels like. Jot down what happened, how the love was occurring, what you responded with, and how it made you feel afterwards. Eventually, that pattern of behavior will be broken by those small, tiny steps that you're doing to move toward a space of being able to receive the love that you deserve. This is me telling you with full permission that you can receive love because you deserve it just by existing. Your mere existence is enough for you to be loved. Thank you guys for tuning in. Go to my channels, follow me there, like and subscribe to this page. Remember, knowledge gained and kept to yourself is selfish, but knowledge shared with the world could just be the catalyst for change that they need to break free from the cycle that they're in. Surrender it over to God and live a life of freedom. So share this message with somebody that would benefit from knowing how to receive love well. Thank you guys again for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.